Tree Grows in Brooklyn, Chapter 32. Francie had started a diary on her 13th birthday with the entry, December 15th. Today I enter my teens. What will the year bring forth? I wonder. The year brought forth little according to the entries, which became sparser as the year wore on. She had been prompted to start a diary because fictional heroines kept them and filled them with lush, sighing thoughts. Francie thought her diary would be like that. But excepting for some romantic observations on Harold Clarence, the actor, the entries were prosaic. Toward the end of the year, she riffled through the pages, reading an item here and there. January 8th. Grandma Romilly has a pretty carved box that her grandfather made in Austria over 100 years ago. She has a black dress and a white petticoat and shoes and stockings in it. They are her burying clothes, as she doesn't want to be buried in a shroud. Uncle Willie Flipman said he wants to be cremated and has ashes scattered from the Statue of Liberty. He thinks he'll be a bird in the next life, and he wants a good start. Aunt Evie said he's a bird already, a cuckoo. Mama scolded me for laughing. Is cremation better than burying? I wonder. January 10th. Papa sick today. March 21st. Neely stole pussy willows from McCarran's Park and gave them to Gretchen Hahn. Mama said he was too young to be thinking about girls. There's time enough, she said. April 2nd. Papa hasn't worked for 3 weeks. There's something wrong with his hands. They shake so much he can't hold anything. April 20th. Aunt Sissy says she's going to have a baby. I don't believe it because she's flat in front. I heard Mama tell her she's carrying it in the back. I wonder. May 8th. Papa sick today. May 9th. Papa went to work tonight, but had to come home, said the people didn't need him. May 10th, Papa sick. He had a nightmare in the daytime and screamed. I had to go get Aunt Sissy. May 12th, Papa hasn't worked in over a month. Neely wants to get his working papers and leave school. Mama said no. May 15th, Papa worked tonight. He said he's going to take charge of things from now on. He scolded Neely about the working papers. May 17th, Papa came home sick. Some kids were following him on the street and making fun of him. I hate kids. May 20th. Neely has a paper route now. He won't let me help sell papers. May 28th. Carney did not pinch my cheek today. He pinched something else. I guess I'm getting too big to sell junk. May 30th. Miss Gardner said they're going to publish my wintertime composition in the magazine. June 2nd. Papa came home sick today. Neely and I had to help Mama get him up the stairs. Papa cried. June 4th. I got an A on my composition today. We had to write on ambition. I only made one mistake. I wrote playwriter, and Miss Gardner said the right word was playwright. June 7th. 2 men brought Papa home today. He was sick. Mama was away. I put Papa to bed and gave him black coffee. When Mama came home, she said that was the right thing to do. June 12th. Miss Tinmore gave me Schubert's Serenade today. Mama's ahead of me. She got Tannhauser's Evening Star. Neely said he's ahead of both of us. He can play Alexander's Ragtime Band without notes. June 20th. Went to show. Saw The Girl of the Golden West. It was the best show I ever saw, the way the blood dripped through the ceiling. June 21st. Papa was away for 2 nights. We didn't know where he was. He came home sick. June 22nd. Mama turned my mattress today and found my diary and read it. Everywhere I had the word drunk, she made me cross it out and write sick. It's lucky I didn't have anything against Mama written down. If I ever have children, I will not read their diaries, as I believe that even a child is entitled to some privacy. If Mama finds this again and reads it, I hope she will take the hint. June 23rd. Neely says he has a girl. Mama says he's too young. I wonder. June 25th. Uncle Willie, Aunt Evie, Sissy, and her John over tonight. Uncle Willie drank a lot of beer and cried. He said the new horse he's got, Bessie, did worse than wet on him. Mama scolded me for laughing. June 27th. We finished the Bible today. Now we get to start all over. We've gone through Shakespeare 4 times already. July 1st. Intolerance. Francie put her hand over the entry to hide the words. For a moment she thought the waves would pass over her again, but the feeling went away. She turned the page and read another entry. July 4th. Sergeant McShane brought Papa home today. Papa wasn't arrested as we thought at first. He was sick. Mr. McShane gave Neely and me a quarter. Mama made us give it back. July 5th. Papa's still sick. Will he ever work again, I wonder? July 6th. We started playing the North Pole game today. July 7th, North Pole. July 8th, North Pole. July 9th, North Pole. Expected rescue did not come. July 10th. We opened the tin can bank today. There was $8.20 in it. My golden pennies had turned black. July 20th. All the money from the tin can bank is gone. Mama took some washing to do for Mrs. McGarity. I helped iron but burnt a hole on Mrs. McGarity's drawers. Mama won't let me iron anymore. July 23rd. I got a job at Hendler's restaurant just for the summer. I washed dishes during the dinner and supper rush. I use gobs of soft soap out of a barrel. On Monday, a man comes and collects 3 barrels of scraps of fat and brings back 1 barrel of soft soap on Wednesday. Nothing is wasted in this world. I get $2 a week and my meals. It isn't hard work, but I don't like that soap. July 24th. Mama said I'd be a woman before I knew it. I wonder. 28th. Floss Gaddis and Frank are going to get married as soon as he gets a raise. Frank says that the way President Wilson is running things, will be in the war before you know it. He says he's marrying because he wants a wife and kids so that when the war comes, he doesn't have to fight. Flossie said that's not true. It's a case of true love. I wonder. I remember how Flossie used to chase him years ago when he was washing the horse. July 29th. Papa wasn't sick today. He's going to get a job. He said Mama had to stop washing for Mrs. McGarity and I have to give up my job. He says we'll be rich and we'll all go live in the country. I wonder. August 10th. Sissy says she's going to have a baby soon. I wonder. She's as flat as a pancake. August 17th. Papa has been working for 3 weeks now. We have wonderful suppers. August 18th. Papa is sick. August 19th. Papa is sick because he lost his job. Mr. Handler won't take me back in the restaurant. He says I'm not reliable. September 1st. Aunt Evie, Uncle Willie over tonight. Willie sang Frankie and Johnny and put dirty words in it. Aunt Evie stood on a chair and punched him in the nose. Mama scolded me for laughing. September 10th. I started my last year of school. Miss Gardner said if I keep on getting A's on my compositions, she might let me write a play for graduation. I have a very beautiful idea. There will be a girl in a white dress and her hair hanging down her back, and she will be Fate. Other girls will come along on the stage and tell what they want from life, and Fate will tell them what they get. At the end, a girl in a blue dress will spread out her arms and say, "Is life worth living then?" And there will be a chorus that says, "Yes," only it will be all in rhyme. I told Papa about it, but he was too sick to understand. Poor Papa. September 18th. I asked Mama could I get a castle clip, and she said no, that hair was a woman's crowning beauty. Does that mean she expects me to be a woman soon? I hope so. I want to be my own boss and get my hair cut off if I feel like it. September 24th. Tonight when I took a bath, I discovered that I was changing into a woman. It's about time. October 25th. I'll be glad when this book is filled up, as I'm getting tired of keeping a diary. Nothing important ever happens. Francie came to the last entry. Only one more blank page left. Well, the sooner she got it filled, the sooner the diary keeping would be over and she wouldn't have to bother with it anymore. She wet her pencil. November 2nd. Sex is something that invariably comes into everyone's life. People write pieces against it. The priests preach against it. They even make laws against it. But it keeps going on just the same. All the girls in school have but one topic of conversation: sex and boys. They are very curious about it. Am I curious about sex? She studied the last sentence. The line on the inner edge of her right eyebrow deepened. She crossed out the sentence and rewrote it to read, I am curious about sex.